We got ourselves a matchup. We got the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. The line opened at Niners -3. It immediately moved to 2.5. I would not be surprised if while we've been talking, it moved down to 2. Simon, I know you got the 3. I was not fast enough. I got the 2.5, betting on the Chiefs. As Tony Romo said on the broadcast, if I'm a bookmaker, I don't know how I make Patrick Mahomes an underdog ever. Right now, Patrick Mahomes, including the playoffs, the past 2 games in the playoffs, 10, 1, and 1 in his career as an underdog, 3-0 straight up as an underdog, including 1 Super Bowl victory, the last 2 playoff games, 9-3 in his career as an underdog. Um, uh, Wait, what was the 9-3 again? I forgot what that was, Evan. If you can remind me. I know it was something. I'm getting sleepy. But the point is, as Stuckey emailed Matt Mitchell or Matt Treby, our NFL editor, it's going to be a pretty boring 2 weeks because no one's going to bet against Patrick Mahomes ever again.
Yeah. And I'd piggyback on that. The funny thing is, like, I was talking to another pro earlier in the week, and I was trying to hear his side of why he likes the Chiefs, and he basically just kept it very simple. And he was one of the people that bet heavy on Mahomes against Tom Brady in that Super Bowl, and he lost. And unlike most people that'd be burned by that, he couldn't have been more in love with Mahomes after that game because of how Mahomes played and how he just never died. So he's just been getting fat betting Mahomes in these playoffs these last couple of years. And even this year, he kept saying it's different in the playoffs. And I kept saying to him, they're not a different team. This is the exact same team. But I'm telling you, they played possum. They had to have played possum. They played us like a bunch of fools. Just because you said the offense looks so easy right now. Like
Yeah.
Mahomes feels like you said that Ravens opening first 2 drives, like he did whatever he wanted. Like he was just in such a zone. I mean, he's got bodies flying all around him. He's so unshook. He's so calm in the pocket, just stepping on his toes, stepping around. It's crazy. So yeah, two of the biggest public books in America right now, +2.5. Go grab it. Like this isn't going up. Is it really gonna go back to 3? No, the professionals were gonna slam that. That's why it's no longer 3. The 2.5 won't last. I mean, I haven't modeled it out, but I know my model is going to like the 49ers. But I just said it last week, like, fuck the models. I'm sick of the model telling me to go against Mahomes. I don't care. So I'm almost positive it's going to be -1, -1.5 to the 49ers. I'm going to love the Chiefs here in this spot just because of everything we talked about. And the biggest one will be when the pressure is the tightest, when everything is going wrong, who's the coolest dude? It's Mahomes. And the Super Bowl is that times 1,000. Like, everyone talks about it. If you've never been to it before, it's different than the playoffs. It's different than everything else. It's its own little world. Especially doing that halftime of 30 minutes. Like you imagine Purdy sitting in there with a 10-7 lead at halftime for 30 minutes, thinking he's like 30 minutes away from being a Super Bowl champion. It's all going to point to Mahomes. So I'm pissed. Like you said, I wanted the 3 to pop again just because I only got like a penny down, Chad. Like those look ahead lines, the books are taking nothing on it. So
Yeah.
I'm hitting as many 2.5s as I can right now, just because you just said I don't see this going back up to 3. I can only see this going down. The public, the pros, everyone got burned on that Ravens bet, and they're just like me and you. We're just terrified of betting against Mahomes. So yeah, the rest of our lives are gonna be pretty easy, Chad. Mahomes is a dog. You already know we're betting. I'm done. I'm done going against it.
Isn't it amazing? Even last year, we were like having the biggest debates about Patrick Mahomes. And are we going to bet on Patrick Mahomes as an underdog against the
Yeah.
Eagles? And we went with the Eagles. And it's like teams get tight. Teams got tight against Tom Brady. They know
I'm seeing a couple ones now. A couple ones already popping, people. So
really.
this is running. As soon as we get off this call, I'm about to make 50 calls. I'm gonna have to keep trying to get these 2.5 so I can, but they're disappearing. It's like
It's
everyone's
like,
in the same boat. Like I rather lose on betting on Mahomes than lose betting on Brock Purdy, and that's just basically gonna get now. I'm not going to talk about the total here. That's going to be my favorite thing to talk about this week. This total, I love the early total. They opened at 47 and a half. Again, we're not going to spend too much time on it here, but people already know the way I'm thinking under. It's just fun taking Super Bowl under, especially when you have one of the better defenses in the Chiefs. Spags, one of the better minds in football, going up against Shanahan. Like I just love everything about it. So yeah, just it's gonna be fun breaking this down for the next 2 weeks. It's definitely not a dud. Again, Lions fans, I cry for you. It's just brutal. The more I think about it, I can't believe the Lions aren't the ones. But yeah, the best two teams in the playoffs definitely deserve to be here the most, no doubt. Chiefs, 49ers, so well deserved. So yeah, can't wait to break down these two teams.
By the way, you're saying under 47. I am seeing in some
49.
places under 49 right now.
I'm seeing two books 49, but I don't know if that's our app glitching. It
Okay.
could be running up. It could be running up. I would love that, but I'm seeing most books 47 and a half.
Yeah, I think you might be right. We might
Which
be
again, if that's what it opened at, that makes sense. The pros came in and hit the under. I haven't hit it yet, but I'll definitely be on the under. Hoping if a lot of books are at 49, that'd be amazing to get to 50, but happy to take the under at 49.
now I'm seeing 47 and a half. DK one of the books was at 49, but I think it's quickly moved.
Yeah, it's already
Um
down to 47 and a half. I just opened that book.
yeah.
47 and a half.
So I think the most important thing that we can try to discuss here is that Taylor Swift has a concert in Japan on Saturday, February 10th. It
Yeah.
will end around 1 a.m. Saturday night, Japan time, which means that she will be able to get to the Super Bowl in time on Sunday. Okay.
Uh, yeah, she'll be there. I
Of
mean,
course she's going to be
we're,
there.
we're talking about millionaires and their first world problems. Like that girl is going to be there. I'm not worried about it, but yeah, this is the football's dream is happening. They got Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl.
It's the best. Um, super excited about that. Super
Yeah.
excited about this game. We're going to have a lot to say about
It's
it
gonna
in
be a
the
fun 2 weeks.
We got 2 weeks. We'll be back at it on Tuesday. As a reminder, the Favorites podcast is presented by Bet365. Bet365 doesn't do ordinary. That's why you get more boosts with them than with anyone else. Every day they power up the odds on hundreds of bets to give you a chance to win more. Bet365 boosts specific markets, your winnings, and even parlays. And they don't stop there. Keep an eye out for their biggest and best odds with the incredible Super Boost. Check out the boost and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 21 or older. Present in Colorado, Iowa, Louisiana, New Jersey, Ohio, Virginia, or 18 and older in Kentucky. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Terms, conditions, restrictions apply. If you love listening or watching while we are live, you should, because as you can see, lines are moving as we talk. Catch our
Yeah, it's
next
all one and a
episode.
halfs now.
What's that?
It's only one and a halfs are left.
Only 1.5s
Yeah,
around
two and a
town.
half. Two
So
and a half is already history.
2.5 is history. If you were smart enough to be on the show at the beginning, you got it. If not, it's gone.